How do you communicate what was here is the challenge. How do you communicate that in this beauty, and it's a beautiful place, that 800,000 people were killed?
It's one thing to stand in the classroom and to teach about the Holocaust. It's another thing to be in Auschwitz. It's another thing to be in Majdanek, to see the things themselves.
Seeing it, smelling it, feeling it, you can describe the nuances, and that's what books can't do. Books can't be nuanced.
The idea of the seminar here in Poland is to enrich the teachers, fill their database, make an experiential trip, re-motivate them. They can bring things back with them.
We're talking about 375,000 people in an area of 375 acres.
We also want to open up all kinds of educational ideas, different approaches to the subject of teaching the Holocaust.
There was really no selection here. The pure purpose was to kill the people in less than a year.
This is a safe space that we are creating for ourselves, for each other.
This trip made things a little more real.
You can't forget it. You can't let it go. You can't let it not be in your mind.
I was comforted today by people that I didn't know for more than 4 days, and it didn't feel fake or forced. It was encouraging. It was comforting.
I don't think I could have gone through this experience and taken this kind of tour without a group of people who were all working together, supporting each other.
It was just wonderful for me to meet so many people from so many backgrounds who are, in essence, very good people.
It gives people a comfort zone and space to be enwrapped by other people.
We cried together, we laughed together, we supported each other. And at the end of the day, I think each of us came to understand at a deeper level, what does it mean to be more tolerant of others?
We try to bring a survivor with us. We have an amazing man, Howard Chandler, who accompanies us, and we go to his hometown.
On a Tuesday, October the 27th, 1942, all the Jews had to move out and assemble in this market square.
To hear his story and to retrace his steps is something that in 5 to 10 years we won't be able to do, because that generation will be gone. It'll be up to us as educators to do this.
My hope was at the end of the day, I'll go back home, maybe my mother's alive, maybe my father's alive, or my sister, or my brother. This was my hope.
In the presence of these ashes, as educators, we affirm the power of education to enlighten or darken human understanding.
The underlying assumption is that the Holocaust is not just a Jewish story, not just a Jewish tragedy, but it's a human tragedy. It's a global one.
I am challenged to go back and do something wonderful for not only my students in my school district or in my classroom, but in the community.
From my perspective, it's important to show what a thin layer civilization really is, and how easy, how simple it is to peel back that layer and to get to a very evil and dark place.
It doesn't matter if we're Jewish or non-Jewish. Like myself being non-Jewish, I feel a greater responsibility to make sure that this never happens to these people again.
It's not unique to come to Poland. It's not unique to go to Auschwitz and Treblinka. But what's unique is that we have a Holocaust survivor, is that we meet righteous Gentiles.
I would like to introduce Ms. Gruszczyńska.
Znalazła schronienie I ocalenie.
I would like to tell you a story of a young Jewish girl called Miri, who during the war found a safe place at my family house.
On the one hand, it seems like we just got here yesterday, and on the other hand, it seems like we've been here a year. We've done so much. It gives you way more questions than answers. on the one hand, I feel a little guilty, like having fun. But on the other hand, to celebrate life seems like a really good thing to be doing right now.
I've been on other tours and I haven't seen any that has been as well defined and well designed as this program.
If you have ideas that are not in the brochure, we can also make it happen.
Dr. Boer brings something to this program that makes this study seminar unique and exceptional.
To study history where it happened is, I think, pertinent to anyone's study of any types of history, but certainly the Holocaust.